Hi everyone. So for my data conversation, I have two different things that I'm going to show you in my drive, and I'll give you the link to that. The first folder is what I would do with a building leadership team or possibly a district leadership team. So the first thing that we would do is we would look at this FastBridge integrated building level status form, and we would go in and put in our data for reading. So for kindergarten and first grade, that would be the early reading, how many kids were in tier 2, tier 3, tier 2, and then tier 1, and that would be from fall to winter. And I'm doing this as if it was a fall to winter time period. So this is the winter benchmarking period. In math, it would be early math. And then in the behavior social emotional, we would do the SABRS, teacher rating. We'd also do attendance, and then we would do like behavior referrals. You can also look at, you don't have really course grades in that early kindergarten, first grade. That would be more on tier or in the middle and the high school. Once we get into second grade through fifth grade, we like to look at A reading and the CBMR, or the oral reading fluency, to see if the issue is a comprehension issue or a fluency issue. And then once you get through middle and high school, we use just A reading on checking for comprehension. And in math, you use A math from second grade on up. And then you can see here in seventh grade, you have attendance, behavior referrals, course grades, and then SABRS or My SABRS. We do like to use My SABRS more for your middle school and high school. You can use both SABRS and My SABRS to see the internalizing and the externalizing behaviors. The way we use this is we have this data and we show them how to put it into there. We have big charts that we like to put it up on the wall, and then we would go through these questions on a focused conversation. By winter, we like to do the we do part where they are choosing some of the questions, but we are helping them lead through those conversations. We would go through the objective, the reflective, the interpretive, and the decisional questions. You can look and see approximately how much time it would take for this, and then the description of what is the ORID. We do have an action planning document that one person would be responsible for getting all of the information down so that we know what we need to do next. Now, the second part of this is that we would expect this BLT DLT to take the information about the district back to all of the individual teachers. But we also want to look at what does the data say for the individual classes and get deeper into that data with the teachers. So in the winter, we can look at a FastBridge scavenger hunt just to get used to how we do that. We also have different universal screening grade level status forms that we like for individual teachers to look at. So let's say I have an 8th grade teacher, they would make a copy of this, and then they would go through this document to kind of get an idea of what is the status of reading, math, and BESL when they can see that data, and they can go through these questions and answer these questions and have discussions with the team, and it would be over all 3 of the areas of material. So it just gets a deeper into what are we going to do, what does our core look like, what does our information showing us, what do we need to do next. And then the really important thing is teachers need to set goals and take those action steps. So this is just a really good way to look at data in many different aspects and help make some decisions on what we're going to do for the rest of the semester.